We can't see you. Hold on one sec. We're setting up.
Oh. Tell her it's Hannah.
There we go. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay,
I think
good.
it's going to be very powerful just to leave the page as it is.
Yeah.
You mean like this? Ooh, look at the light. Look at the light. The whole
Exactly what I was
light.
thinking. Okay. We're starting. So thank you for coming. And today, I have no arts project after last class. I'm not going to go there.
We're not going to paint like rape scenes or anything.
No. I'm gonna pass on that. But it definitely is, food for thought, and really just about how deep our souls are, I guess we could say, to pull it through in that way. And as true as it is, and as true as it is for any one Jew, it's true for any other Jew also, because we're all one neshama, overall, bigger person. That's who we are.
What do you mean by I don't get it?
Am Yisrael is one person overall. Right. So as Gavaltic as one neshama is, so is another of the Jewish people. Like we're all part of a bigger organism of a reality in the world. It's something very, very special, and learning
all the Gilgulim,
included
in the oneness.
That we could be Gilgulim of people.
We are,
we are, and it's the same. Wow.
We are, and also you could say like there's the specific Gilgulim, okay, everyone in their specific story, and then there's the Klali, there's the Klali story of like everybody, all of us has in us a spark of David HaMelech and Moshe Rabbeinu and Leah and Dina and all of them and everyone, because it's like a big math equation where like everything equals everything, and there are specific individual stories along the way, which is how we play things out. But that doesn't take away from anyone. If one neshama comes to the world as a Jewish neshama, it's one of these. That's us. So that's my connecting the last class to this class. And I thought that today we could work a bit with the moment, what's going on in the world, and the light of Hanukkah coming. So because it's like, I don't know if you've already like seen it or can feel it or hear it, but it's happening. It's like it's shining. So I'll share with you guys a little personal experience of this, and then we'll do a painting exercise. So on Shabbos, this past Shabbos, I was in Tzfat, Baruch Hashem, and it was a pretty nice day, but cloudy, not raining, but not so much, a little bit here and there, but like a cloudy day. And I live in Tzfat. I love to like see the sunset and the clouds and the colors, and the view is like amazing, and it's very inspiring. And I'm looking out the window. It's getting to the end of Shabbos. It's like around third meal, mincha time. It's just all gray. There's no sign of light at all. I mean, it's light out, but it's gray out. No colors at all, and like thick clouds. It like looks like pretty solid.
It's like Shabbos.
Yeah. So I thought, okay, great. Thinking this past week there were some really colorful sunsets, and it was really beautiful, and this is going to be like this, and I was fine with it. It was like I didn't think like, oh, bummer. I just thought, okay, so this one's not colorful, and I happened to see some very colorful sunsets this past week. And then I was sitting and I don't know, I davened min first. I did something, and then I look again out the window, and I see like, those of you who haven't been to my house, you can imagine like out the window the hill of like Meron in the distance. Not exactly Meron, a little bit further down. So it's like, a mountain there and the skyline. And from behind this gray world of clouds in the sky, there was this like light, this like a little like, arc of like pink light, just a little tiny bit. I was like, oh, it's so nice. Thank you, Hashem. It's so sweet, like a little color. I like color. That's so nice. Kavod Shabbos. And time went on, and like, I had no idea how long, I'm not really good with time. So, how long a sunset's really going to last. But maybe that's it, like a nice little taste of la. And then like minute by minute, it just kept like from that little spot, not like a huge, big, like mind-blowing sunset, but from that little spot, it kept opening and shining more and more light and like a really nice color, like a really like pink, beautiful, like warm, nice light. And then what looked like, just a not so exciting cloudy sky became like this multi-layered, beautiful view. Like you realize there's like clouds that are closer and there's clouds that are higher and there's clouds that are lower because there's light hitting here and there and there. And you're like, realize there's so much more that I didn't see. And not the end of the story, but like the pinnacle thing of this story, of this experience, was that in the middle of that whole thing was this like beam of light, like straight up. Yeah. And from that little like bulb of light. And it was like yellowish, it was brighter. So it like opened up this like light, this like sunset experience out of what you couldn't see at all. And I also liked it. I already showed this with you, I already showed the story, but like I liked it. And I also thought it's so perfect for like these times of for Hanukkah, because like, you're getting into like where you look and you see, you can't necessarily like see so much light sometimes. It's like, kind of obvious that it's dark sometimes. And especially in the middle of winter, the days are so short, you blink and like it's dark out, it's like, what happened? Like day after day after day, there's like a lot of dark. And the way the world is, the dark side of the world is like rearing its ugly head of darkness. You look this way, you look that, there's this and that and the other. And it's very dark. And the thing is that behind it or under it or piercing through it is actually more. There's this light there. And it's a good thing to know that. It's a good thing to remember that. And it's a big gift to be able to see it. And I think part of being able to see it is to remember it, and to remember it that also like on a personal level, like we each have our own, like we were talking about before, that every neshama is unique. We each have our personal stories, the things that we are challenged with, and the things that we go through in our lives, and the things that we're blessed with in our lives. And so the symbolic darkness that we have in our lives, to remember there's like a light shining behind that. Maybe it does actually fit with the Dina story, to, that more, that there's this. Yeah. And it was just like so like literal and, like very literal. So it was good for me, like it's like just went from like total gray to like really, really beautiful, and not just really beautiful, but like revealing, like light that was like not just pretty, like it was like revealing, like there's so much there, and like that it's there at all. That's already good. And that there's so much there. It's revealing all these layers and levels. And then this single beam, like straight up, also like that connection factor to like Shemayim Va'aretz, this journey that we are on as souls in this world, to make that connection. So to have that visual was really special. And I wanted to, on the theme of Hanukkah coming, also work with the form of the menorah today. So we're going to start with the painting now. That was just my little like personal story introduction of like kind of like looking, seeing light, remembering that it's there, even if we don't see it until we see it, type of a thing in ourselves, in the world outside, in each other. And so I thought that the background of our page today, it could be a flow like we've done many times, where you get the page wet and then you just flow a lot of color on it. And I thought that a good place to start with that, it's always good to just kind of like open up. So you can just like open up how you can have more than one emotion at a time. Like a person can feel like both, really happy and really broken at the same time, or whatever it might be. So I feel like there's a lot of mixtures of emotions are very, very, very much right now, with like the release of the hostages and the fact that some of their parents are still in captivity. It's not too hard to bring out examples right now. They're just very, very abundant of like the mixture of emotions that we're going through. and how that's, you know, I'm not sure why I've had an earache for a month, but I think I know why, you know, like because
I'm not sure what.
why I've had earaches for a month, because
didn't
I
wanna hear
I
it.
had to hear terrible things.
Yeah.
And whatever, but like, you know, maybe I had to cleanse or something, but like okay, so here we are, we're in it, and you know, Baruch Hashem, we're fine, we're here, we're in a good moment of you know, being in the room together, and it's stable, but to be a little tapping into that depth of what we're going through as a people, and with the mixture of emotions. A really nice way to do it with watercolor painting is just like let colors flow on the page. I feel sad, I feel grief, I feel happy, I feel hopeful. So we can do the background kacha, okay, just fill it with that, and then we'll go forward from there. So let me put on.
So we are watching it with
Yeah.
color?
Yeah. Give her on here.
I think if you use it for Hebrew, you just have to.
Know the letters.
What?
Know the
Oh,
letters
know
by
the-
heart.
Yeah, I know the letter.
Okay, I don't. It's okay. Hmm. What it is. Let's see if I can do this.
אין ייאוש בעולם בכלל, יא בבבב, יא בבבב. אין ייאוש בעולם בכלל, יא בבבב, יא בבבב. יש ערפל בתוך גני, שמסתיר לי את האור, אך קרן שמש בחלוני.
Yeah. But it's Yehuda like they're a holy, yeah.
אין ייאוש בעולם בכלל, יא בבבב, יא בבבב. אין ייאוש בעולם בכלל, יא בבבב, יא בבבב. הטוב נמצא, הטוב ישנו, כן רק צריך לרצות אותו, ואם תקרא לו הוא יבוא לפה, כן כן אתה קובע מה איתו, וואלה כן ייאוש.
That's not actually meant to put on now.
Paper starts to.
It was for it.
Yeah, because the paper's not, it's not ideal paper for painting. That pad that you put this in this.
הנה זה בא, הנה זה בא, הנה זה בא, הנה זה בא. מארבע קצוות תבל יבואו אנשים, נשים וטף, סלי ביקורים
is a style.
לעלות לבית המקדש, ואנחנו שכבר פה בארץ הקדושה נקבל את פניהם בברכה. כן האור הגדול מגיע, כן האור הגדול מגיע, כן האור הגדול, כן האור הגדול, כן האור הגדול. הנה, הנה זה בא.
מה בא?
הנה זה בא.
הנה זה בא. האור הגדול.
מלא ריחות טובים, מלא צבעים, ים מדליקים מכל פינות תבל. הנה באים מאפריקה, פקיסטן, מהסמבטיון, מאוסטרליה, ריוניון יבואו לציון. הנה באים, הנה באים.
Okay, so we're going to continue. You can now, you've let out all those emotions as much as you went there. We're going to continue now, and you can flip your page over the other side. Let's just warm up.
What?
Yeah, you can take another page if you want. Need a new page. Yeah.
So turn this one to this.
No, just start with a new page. Like if you're not flipping it over, just start a new page. Yes. Wait. That's your new page. Okay, so now so I want us to really go into the light and the menorah. So the first step on this page is to make a background like a really big flame, meaning like, I don't know, I mean, you can do whatever works for you, but like something big, light inside, okay, and dark around it.
So make a kind of an oval.
Like a flamey shape.
A flame.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Light inside and dark around it.
Interesting how much these colors have been used in all of them.
Yeah, no, I always get, I have to go
They're
get extra
mostly
yellow.
Gone.
I know I use up all the yellow pretty fast. I order extra, so yellow. Yes.
Green. Ugh. Didn't have any.
We're coloring the background of the flame.
Yeah, the background is light, is dark around it.
Oh, we do another layer. Okay.
Kind of using all three of them. Energy.
You press the go light.
Yes, you're
Name that tune. Okay, let me know when you're ready for next step.
קטונתי מכל החסדים ומכל האמת אשר עשית
What's this again? Yonatan Razak.
קטונתי מכל החסדים ומכל האמת אשר עשית את עבדך. קטונתי מכל החסדים ומכל האמת אשר עשית את עבדך. קטונתי מכל החסדים ומכל האמת אשר עשית את עבדך. כי במקלי עברתי את הירדן, עתה הייתי לשני מחנות, הצילני נא, הצילני נא, הצילני נא. כי במקלי עברתי את הירדן, עתה הייתי לשני מחנות, הצילני נא, הצילני נא, הצילני נא. קטונתי מכל החסדים ומכל האמת
Good song.
Oh dear.
Okay. Great. Looking awesome. Okay, so the next step is to make a menorah, a menorah or a Chanukia in your inside of the flame. And the kavana with the Chanukia, like, it could be whichever you want. If you want it to be 8 for Hanukkah or 7 for the Beis Hamikdash, they're both good. But to do it, the simplest way is to do like little loops, right?
Yeah.
You can do like 3 loops or 4 loops to make it, okay? And the kavana that my thought for this was the theme behind Hanukkah is that it's thanks and strengths, right? Because thanks and strengths, right? Because in Hanukkah, it's like we're saying thank you. It's like such an elemental part of Hanukkah is saying thank you, and we're also recognizing this other aspect. It happens to rhyme in English, those 2 words, so I thought it was nice also.
Which word?
Thanks and strengths. It's like a
Tongue
twister.
Yes, it is.
But okay, but that side, also like now Tzahal with like this image of the menorah is like on the gear of our troops, it's so cool. It's like
On the gear?
yeah, it's there. It's like part of, it's like the emblem of Eretz Yisrael, right? You've never seen it?
I never paid attention.
Well, it is, and so it's like that strength side. It's like a weapon, and which one is it? Which Tehillim is it? 67 that that's said in the form. Yeah, that's said in the form of a menorah, right? That you can read you're supposed to read the psukim like in the form of a menorah. It's in a lot of sidurim that it's written that way. It shows you it, hinting at, and there's a lot to say about it, I'm sure, but the strength of that form, which is it holds the light. It's the thing that holds the light that shines to the whole world. Which, to quote Reb Shlomo Carlebach, this war that we're in is there's like the war after the war. Like we're gonna defeat Hamas and God willing, on the ground. All of the like physical war that we have to do is definitely needs to happen, and God willing it'll happen, and looks like it's going to happen. Please God, it'll happen like completely. But that's not the end of the war, because the war is also a spiritual war, a war of how we think, a war of how this terrible twisted way of thinking got into like the higher realms of education and high level people over the world who are considered intelligent people are espousing hate, and that it's okay to rape and slit throats and kill, as if suddenly it's an okay thing to not open your mind to think deeply. So the more important war is us shining our light as there's the land level of the war, which is mostly more Yishmael, that side of the territory where they're fighting over the actual land itself, and then there's the war of words, the war of what it says of Esav, that he had his tzad b'pi, that they speak their lies, so they're so tricky. So this current enemy that we're facing is the mixture of everything, making this gross mix-up that makes up a Amalek of Yishmael and Esav. So the side of it that's coming out as words which convince seemingly people who have brains in their heads that from one moment of slaughtering people, to turn around and say that those people are massacring us and we're doing a genocide, and that they believe it and that they go with it. This is the words. So we need to fight that side of the war, which is shining our light, which is saying words of truth, saying words of Torah, like we're doing, coming and learning together, coming and living in Eretz Yisrael, and saying our brachot and living our lives in holiness. This is the spiritual war, but it does have to do with the speaking out the light, just like on this on the side of all the lies being spurted out all over the place, all the more so the light should be shining out of us, each and every one of us, every single individual. You have your deep learning, you have your deep learning, you have yours, Judy, me, every person, every one of us has a, whatever it might be, not to qualify or quantify, it is what it is. It's important because we're here, we had to come in the world for something, and to shine that light. So the when you make your menorah picture here, so the idea of the lights themselves, which I encourage you to paint them in, that's the like speaking truth and bringing light, and the war on a consciousness level, on a spiritual level, where the world actually needs to be cleared out of darkness, like all the way through. Like nobody can keep going on talking upside down things and having people chant after them. Like, no, it's not okay. Like it can't be a thing in the world anymore. Meaning, how can it dissipate and go away? The light has to be strengthened, right? We have to strengthen the light, continue to say words of truth, continue to speak to the goyim about what is the 7 mitzvahs of Noah, and based on to stand, as much as we're standing for Eretz Yisrael now, to stand for that truth. So that's the light. And then I thought the base of the menorah, the Chanukiah, could be like the thanks. So there's the strength, our light, and the thanks is like the base, like thank you, Hashem, Todah, all that. So that's the idea behind the structure. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So strength and light.
Name to
Yes, is that what you said? Strength
And thanks.
and
Thanks is the base. Because we're not going to be strong if we don't say thank you, Hashem, first. And thank you, Hashem, also in the middle and also after. Like there's no way to do any of this without like acknowledging
He woke up Klal Yisrael in a
yeah,
lot of ways
yeah,
all over the world.
big
He woke
time.
up a lot of the darkness too around us.
Well,
Yes.
it was there, but it came out.
yes, it came out. We woke it up. That's
it
what
need-
waking up
yeah,
means.
it needed
was
to come out.
dormant.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do we do? We put the menorah. That's it. Did I miss an instruction?
I mean, the lights of the menorah are the base, and the base is the thanks. To paint that in.
I'll just get
חילה לאל, אך לפניו, אשאלה ממנו, מענה לשון. חילה לאל, אך אשר בקלה השיר העוזו אביע רננות ביד מפעלה אשר בקלה השיר העוזו אביע רננות ביד מפעלה השם שפתי תפתח ופי יגיד תהילתך יהיו לרצון אמרי פי וגיון ליבי לפניך השם צורי וגואלי
I'd already make it like no, it's good. Yeah, look.
אלפי עסקים
Oh, no, no. I got an extra page. Thank you. It looks like the Witso pendant. Your menorah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cute.
I didn't think about it.
What's this? Extra?
Okay, one more song and then who wants to share the show.
You like the music?
This is the year before I joined. Oh no, there I am. Yeah, I am. Wow, you got all the name that tunes today.
I'm named that
Get a
tune
prize.
today. Lucky day.
Oh, the step or this is the step?
Yeah.
This is the
First.
Know what Judy's doing.
Judy's doing.
Judy does something always.
Judy's doing.
In residence. What do you want to share? So you guys are sharing with each other a little bit. Maybe we could.
I'll show you. I don't know what to say, but I kind of like the way it turned out.
Yeah, nice.
Show and tell time.
Show and tell.
ahead.
I already told, I'm just showing. Yeah. I
Gorgeous.
didn't figure out like how to make the light overpowering the dark instead of
Talking about like color wise because the background.
more color,
Right.
and
Right.
bleeding into the dark instead of the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's your
those Hanukkah
that's your homework.
Amazing. It's just the
Yeah, that's
dark
beautiful.
color.
Yes.
not black.
Right.
Yeah, nice. So now you have homework to get the light shining out through the darkness.
Yeah, that's overcome the dark.
Exactly.
I was trying to get the light of the menorah to shine out. I'm not sure exactly how to do that, but these are grays and browns and blacks, a little bit of blues in the background.
Oh, no. There to show us your
Yeah,
echo?
mine is
It looks like
mine
it's
is meant to be an Egroff
colored and-
menorah.
Kahana.
Kahana.
Kahana Raka.
Hi.
Raka.
Let's see, where is it to Hanukkah? All right. I'll careless too.
Back.
Usually Chazal either speak about the war or about the lights, but you brought them together.
That was our project.
Right.
Thank you and strength.
Thanks and strength. Do you want to share, Judy?
Yay.
Judy.
It's not finished, because we're not finished. I don't,
If you hold it up, will it drip? Maybe okay.
Wow. So much movement, Judy.
well, there's a lot of turmoil that the light will come out of.
Let's see.
Mm.
Let's see.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's that struggle that I want to be so clear, so much more clear about Hashem is I didn't even know the words to put it into us that we have this tough kid to do, and we're going to do it. We're doing it, but it's really hard to get there. Anyway, something like that. I would have liked to express what I'm feeling, but I don't know. The water and the paint and the brush didn't
Cooperate.
didn't want to
Can we see yours, Sheva Chaya? Can we look at yours?
let me do what I
Whoa.
really wanted to.
That's very clear.
Oh,
Put the camera back to
Thank
the
you,
middle.
Hashem.
This,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
this is the unclear, that's the clear.
Thank you, Hashem.
Yeah, that's good.
Put the camera back to the middle.
Where is
Let's
the
see.
T?
Oh,
TH.
That's
T.
Y.
Oh,
Thank
T.
you, Hashem.
Oh, abbreviate. Oh, very modernly. TYH.
Yeah, there's like a whole,
So
thank you,
clear.
Hashem.
Beautiful.
Glass.
Very nice.
Do you guys want to share? Hannah, you want to share yours? Unmute yourself so I can hear
yeah,
you.
I did it with pencil.
Let's see.
So I have the background, and with everyone's inspiration, I was trying to get the light shining into the dark as well.
Well,
Ooh, beautiful.
Great.
Wow.
Such a cool
That's
symbol, the menorah. Such a great
Yeah.
shape.
Yeah, really. Looks
Like
like arms.
Shape.
Yeah, the shape. Amazing. Beautiful.
Looks like arms
Yeah,
that had to be held up for the war.
very nice. Good. Okay, so
Keep on struggling.
we should be matzliach in shining our light in this world, and see the light overcome the darkness. Be
Amen.
so filled with simcha that it's even just flowing.
Amen.
Okay.
Celebrate.
Thank you so much for joining.